Hello everyone, it's Vivi Cameron here. Welcome to a new video. Today I was crafting with my toddler Emma and we made these cards. They are beaded, foiled, and they are also checker cards. I had an idea of what I wanted to share with you today using the Spellbinders Glimmer hot foil system. But with Emma, we did a completely different thing. So I turned on the machine, and when the machine is on, you will see a red light on there, and you have to wait for this light here to turn on as well, which is a green light. When that happens, the machine is heating up, so it will take a while, and we just start cutting the foil or choosing the foil we were going to use in our projects and just trim it to the size. In some of the videos by Spellbinders, I saw that it's good to cut the corners of the paper like so to achieve better results. Then I'm going to place the paper on the die, the shiny side facing down, just like that. And then I'm going to place the cardstock on top. Then I'm going to add a piece of cardstock as well on top. This is to add more pressure to the sandwich. And I'm going to press this button here, which is the timer. I'm going to place the hot foil system gem like that, and also the spacer pad. All this comes with the machine, and all I have to do here is to wait until this green light stops flickering. I'm going to place one of my hands underneath the platform and the other one on top. I'm going to remove the platform. This is not hot at all, like super hot, and I'm going to place this on the die cutting machine. I'm going to run this once and twice, just to make sure that the foil transfer onto the cardstock. I'm going to plug in the platform in the machine to keep foiling, and then I will see how the cut lines of the die were perfectly transferred onto the cardstock. So that's super easy and super beautiful. I'm also going to use this piece of foil paper here to foil a die cut. And I'm going to show you how I did this in a minute. So my idea for today was making tags and also a very simple card using these foiled die cuts. But Emma said we need to add more sparkle. Even more because the foil is already very shiny and beautiful. But you know, with children, more is more. Emma doesn't believe in the less is more thingy, so we have to do more and more and more. So I bought this foil paper on eBay. It's a super cheap foil paper. It cost me £1 each sheet. So all that paper you saw there, it cost me about £6. I didn't say Emma anything, but to be honest, when you craft with children, you cannot allow them to use your expensive supplies and destroy them, because that's what they do in my craft room. So I got this cheap foil also thinking that I might give it a try to see if it works. And of course it does. Many people were asking if they could use another brands or another kind of heat activated foils with these Spellbinders Glimmer hot foil system, and I will say of course you can do it. Emma is doing exactly the same thing I did before and not allowing her to touch any of the hot surfaces, but she will remove the foil paper in 1 second. We just did exactly the same that we did with the Spellbinders hot foil, and you will see a difference in the results. So you might get some excess of foil paper there, but don't worry, you can brush it out or brush it off, how do you say that in English, or just swipe it off and you will be ready. It's very small, so she cannot see what is in camera, so I'm trying to help her here to show you the results of her project. But she wants to do it herself, so she's now going to cut this tag. She's using here the Spellbinders Platinum die cutting machine, and this is very easy to use, and Emma wants to appear in camera. She wants to make sure that you see her doing this. So there you go, that's a tag, and we are going to add color to that tag in a minute. I'm going to foil a die cut. I'm going to place a piece of cardstock on the platform, then the paper with the shiny side facing down, the die cut on top, and I'm going to keep everything in place using a low tack tape. I'm going to place a piece of cardstock on top, Then I'm going to place the glimmer plates on top like that. And when that's completely hot, we are going to run this through the die cutting machine. And this is the results. I think this needed a little bit more of heat to transfer perfectly, but I kind of like that distressed look, so I'm not going to worry about that. And now Emma and I are going to add color to these tags. We are using here alcohol markers, and I found that the Nuvo Creative pens are easier to use for Emma than the Copics. She tends to make a lot of pressure on the nib of the marker, so she can also damage the marker. But at the same time, when she's applying the ink, the paper is absorbing all that ink and start bleeding outside the lines of the stamped images or any other image she's coloring. So these Nuvo Creative pens are perfect for her. When we finished coloring, we also decided to add Nuvo Dream Drops in these areas here. So I'm showing Emma how to do it, and then she is doing it. And it's the very first time she used Nuvo Drops. So there you go. We didn't finish these tags today, and they were supposed to be the project for today. But then we had a bunch of pieces on the table, and we decided to do something about it. So to start the whole project, you can start die cutting a piece of cardstock using the outline Floral Cross by Simon Says stamp, so that you will get the negative space on the front panel of your card. Then you can now foil the die cut. But we already did that process, so I'm just doing this to show you how to do this. Then all you have to do is to grab a piece of acetate. I'm using here Craft Perfect acetate, and it comes with a plastic protector that you need to remove, and I'm going to use double-sided tape here to adhere the acetate to the back of that panel. Emma is removing the plastic protector of the acetate. It's very hard to remove, so she's taking her time to do it off the camera, and I'm doing this while she is doing that. I'm going to use also this affordable double-sided foam. To be honest, I don't like this very much, but it's all we have at the moment to do this. When this was finished and ready to go, we start adding confetti. And then we use Nuvo DELUXE adhesive to stick these die cuts on the acetate. Sadly, I could not find the video clip in which we were doing that, so that was very easy to do. And then we were looking for pieces of cardstock color that coordinates with the project, and we use them as a background panel. Then we glue these on a card base, and to finish we used these new Nuvo Gemstones. They are going to be available soon in the market. In many shops they might seem out of stock, but they are going to be available soon. They really look like jewels, very beautiful, and I was waiting for a project in which I could feature this new product as well, and I think this die is just perfect for that. The shape of the leaves and the shape of other parts of this die cut are the perfect size to add these gemstones. So I hope you like this idea, and that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, visit my blog for more ideas and inspiration, and I added a supply list in the video description, and when you buy through any of those links or the links in my blog, I get a small commission at no extra cost to you. Thank you very much for your support, and thank you very much for watching. Happy crafting! Bye!
Happy crafting! and have joy.